Hey, I'm Mike with Hansen Fitness for Golf, and today I'm talking to you about balance. I hear so many clients come in and say, man, my balance isn't very good, or I don't feel like I'm very balanced. So, number one, we want to figure out if it's just your balance in your mind, because there's a part in your mind, the proprioception, that will control your balance, or is it because you can't use the muscles, like the glute muscles, that are really going to control a lot of your balance? Or is it because you don't have balance in your swing, where you feel like when you take a downswing, you can't get all the way to your left side because you're going to fall over? So that could be because you're tight or you're weak on your left side. So that really wouldn't be a balance thing. It would be a tightness or a weakness. So we're going to cover today in this video a few reasons why you might be imbalanced and some things that you could do to help with that balance. Okay, so if you're one of those golfers that tend to lose their balance if you have a downhill or an uphill lie, or you get to your finish and you find yourself falling over side to side, I want you to try this exercise. So you're going to stand on your left foot, hold a club or something out in front of you just to make sure that your shoulders are turning, and you're going to try and keep your back foot in the air just like this, and you're just going to turn to your left and then turn to your right. And if you find that that's difficult for you, you can set this back toe down, but make sure you don't put it too far out to the side. You want it as narrow as you can, and again, do that here. So if you feel that in your glutes, then there's a good chance that you're using the right muscles, but you may be too tight in your upper body, or something is not helping you balance. So a great exercise is just doing that exercise. So we're just going to go side to side and try, and then once you get there, you can pick your back foot up and make sure you turn your shoulders. And we're just going to go side to side for about 15 and then switch sides. That's a great exercise to help if you lose your balance either way in your golf swing. Okay, so if you're a golfer that loses your balance forward or backwards during your downswing or your finish, there's a lot of things that could be going on, but we'll address a couple of them. But it could be because you throw it violently over the top and you're going to fall forward, or if your hips come forward, it's going to propel you forward. So these are the two things I want you to try. Number one, I want you to put all your weight on your heels, where you're actually lifting your toes off the ground, and you're going to swing back and forth without your toes going back to the ground. And then once you've done that, you're going to try and get up on your toes, get your heels off the ground, bend forward, and try swinging this way. If one of those are hard for you, it's probably the way that you go that's going to be more difficult. So try that, try and even it out eventually, so you're going on your toes and then on your heels. That's going to give you more forward and backward balance in your swing. Okay, so if you haven't fallen over during those two exercises, now for you guys that say, oh, this is easy, so now we're going to step it up a little bit, because there's always a progression you can do with any exercise, any difficulty. We can always make it a little bit more difficult. So with the side to side, we're going to take a pillow, anything that's going to get your balance a little bit off. I recommend a pillow if you're at home. And what we're going to do is you're going to rotate, same thing, but now you're going to increase that difficulty by using some type of pillow or anything that you can use to kind of get your balance off that way. Just make sure your wife doesn't know you're using the pillow, and make sure your shoe's off too. So the other thing we're going to do here is, for the forward and backwards, is find something kind of half dome. This is the best thing that I could find. So we're going to stand right up on top of it, and again, get your posture, get a good neutral athletic posture, and then you're going to swing side to side this way, really trying to hold that posture. So those are for your advanced golfers. Those are the two things that I would recommend, by adding a little bit more difficulty to the balance. All right, so you're either ready for the Cirque du Soleil, or you're ready for a more stable golf swing and being able to tackle those bad lies that you sometimes get into. So what we want to make sure with balance is, either you have bad balance because you have bad balance, or because there's a limitation. No matter what, you can always try and get better by doing those motions and figuring out which muscles you're going to use through your golf swing. So I hope that helps with some of you that fall over occasionally in your golf swing, and we'll see you on the next video.